Remember me. Hey everybody, my name is Hal. Where's my hat? There it is. Quail Studios guitar. What do you think? Do I look better now? Anyway, I have a student and she asked me the other day, can we do Remember Me from the Pixar movie Coco? I had seen the movie and I thought, sure, yeah, we could do that. Cute little song, why not? It's kind of short. It'll be easy, right? And so I figured out the melody. And it's a great little melody. It just moves all around. It has a beautiful little curve to it. It goes high, it goes low, that kind of thing. I love it. Also, I was surprised at how complicated the chords are. They're not just like 1, 4, 5 chords. They're a little bit more complicated than that. We're going to get right into that really soon, and we're going to talk about that it's actually a little bit difficult to sing this and play the chords at the same time because there are a lot of dissonant intervals and non-harmonic tones in the melody while the chords are playing. Let's get right to it. So we're going to teach the chords as we go today. It's going to be a D chord. This is the chord we want. And the melody goes, remember me. If you saw my cover of this song, I actually put a capo on the 2nd fret, I think it was, because this is a really low song in my voice. I have a little bit higher voice, and that F sharp is really low for me. So I would normally put it up a little higher. Let's just teach it without the capo. Remember me. And it's a D chord, just like that. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. That last one was a G minor chord. I'm using a bar chord. You know, if you don't want to play these 2 notes right here, you just want to play the low E string and then the high strings, you could just use a bar going across, just like that, and that would work great. And then it goes back to another D chord. Remember me. Don't let it make you, that's it, that's the melody. Don't let it make you. A G minor with a C bass. 3rd fret, I guess you could do it like this. You could do it, I was doing it like this. Doesn't really matter. To F sharp chord. Cry, cry. F sharp chord. We're going to talk about the melody in just a little bit. For even though I'm far away. B minor. Somebody made a comment on one of my songs. It's all fun and games until you get to B minor. If I face the camera like this, you'll notice that my guitar is like at a 45-degree angle, right? It's not across my body, but usually when I stand here and teach you, I'm actually facing that direction, not directly to the camera, but this way, so that my guitar is facing the camera. This position is really important for the B minor chord. Your finger has to be right along that fret. Okay, if you do this, and your finger is going like this, it's not going to go well for you. Or something like that. You've got to get that finger right along that fret, just like that. Okay, now that we've talked about that, let's do the next chord, A minor 7. A minor 7, beautiful chord. To a D7. Did I play the D like this before with my pinky? You know, I can play it like this, and I can play it like this. I love to play it like this, my D chord. And then my D7, like that, because I can go from D to D7 very, very quickly. Love to do it that way. Next chord is G major 7. And I do it like this. I guess you could go like this, but I'm only plucking 4 strings. The low E string, the D string, the G string, and the B string. Usually I do it like this. Okay? Then the next chord is G minor with a B flat bass. And I just play that B flat note, first fret A string right there. And you'll notice that my elbow is out this time and not in, because if I try to put it in, then my finger comes popping up. So I put my elbow out, G minor with the B flat bass to A7 sus 4. And that's what it looks like there. Then we go back to a D chord. This is the second part of the song, Remember Me, though I have to travel far. I like to do a G minor 6 on this one. Just like that. I'm putting my middle finger, my second finger right there on the G, and then this finger is covering those two strings, the G string and the B string on the 3rd fret, and then the D string, 2nd fret, I'm putting my second finger right there. I guess I'm just getting my little finger out of the way. Travel far, remember me. Back to D again. Each time you hear a sad guitar. A minor 7 goes to D7 again. I know that I'm with you, the only. And that's a G chord right there. Just a regular G. Those of you who know me really well know that I actually usually mute the A string with this finger. I don't usually put this note down and get that. But I'm going to play that G and that D note. Only way that I can be. Fast chord changes right here. A chord, way. I'm doing it with one finger instead of like this. Don't really like that because I can't get my finger close enough to the fret. I could do it like this, I guess, but I really love using one finger like that. Let's get a little closer here so you can see it. Way that I... B flat diminished. And I'm playing the 4 inside strings, not playing the E strings at all, just the inside strings. And then I do a B minor chord. Ooh, do you see that? My elbow went down like this. And then a B flat. Now look at that. Look what happens here. Here's my B minor. See my elbow right there? When I do the B flat, I bring my guitar back a little bit. And look where my elbow is. It comes out. Because when it comes out, my finger goes down. So B minor. Let's see, what's my next chord? Oh yes, B flat with an E bass. Now this right here, this is like an F chord, right? But it's up on the 6th and 7th fret. Or maybe I do it like this. And I've got an E note right there. It's the E note on the 7th fret A string. Da, 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 da. And then I do an A bass with a D minor chord like that, and then a B flat chord with an A bass. I'm going to do it just like I did the A chord with one finger, and then I'm going to do a G minor. You can do that, or if you want to skip over those 2 notes, just do the bar and do the low E string and the G, B, and E string on the top. Remember me, back to D. And we're done. That's it. So let's talk about the melody a little bit. Remember me. I'm just doing a da, 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 da. Though I have to say goodbye. Right there, goodbye. That's an E note, and it's the 6th of the chord. And that's a major 7th. Remember, back to the 6th, me. And then we're back to that A note, which is in the chord. So this is a very interesting melody. The first one goes, remember me. And the next one goes, remember me. The third one, at the beginning of the second page, remember me. That's a different one, right? And then the last one, at the end, just a D note, remember me, just like that. So what happens here is that, remember me, though I have to say goodbye, remember. You have to be really solid on that remember, because it clashes with the chord. Remember me. Don't let it make those notes right there are F sharps, and we've got a G minor chord with a C bass right there. Let it make you cry. And that note is an E, and it's the 7th of the chord, and we're playing an F sharp. And I'm not playing an F sharp 7. I'm not putting the E in there because I want to sing that note without having the note in the guitar. Cry for even though I'm far. That's an A note. I'm far away. That's actually the 7th of the chord. So I'm playing a B minor, even though I'm far. Beautiful little thing. Away I hold you in. Those notes on you in are the 7th of the chord of the A minor 7. My heart, that's the 3rd of the chord. I sing a secret song to you. And this is really interesting. Sing a secret, those A's are the 2nd of the chord or the 9th of the chord. A secret song to you, that's the major 7 of the chord. Each night we are, oh, is that right? Yeah, night we are, that's a major 7 right there. Night we are to the 6th apart. A7 sus 4. Remember. Now what we got is we're holding that A7 sus 4. Remember. That note right there is the sus. Remember. And that F sharp is a non-harmonic tone. Remember me. To travel far, remember, another major 7 right there. Remember me, each time you hear 7th of the chord, a sad, non-harmonic tones, guitar, beautiful A note right there, that's the 5th of the chord on the D7. Know that I'm with you. Oh, those C sharps. And we got a G chord. I'm with you. I really love that. Let's see. G, A, B, C sharp. That's the 4th of the chord. I'm with you, the only. Another A, a 2nd. Way. A chord. That I. And that's a non-harmonic tone when we're playing the B. Wait, is it a non-harmonic tone? Yeah, not I. Yeah, it's a 2nd again. That I can be B minor, and that note is in the chord. And when we go to the B flat, that note is also in the chord. Until you're in my arms again. And when we do those notes, those are all in the chord. Until you're in my arms again. Now you can find this music in my Quail Studios Music and Lead Sheets book. It's there. Just look up Remember Me, in the contents. And then we play the chord A, D minor with an A bass. Remember me. Right? And so that's what I do at the end. What's neat about this, those remember me, that's the root of the chord, and then we go to the B flat with an A bass, and that's the third of the chord. And then we go to G minor, burr, and that's the fifth of the chord. And back to D, and that's the root of the chord, mi. And then I did. And then I did. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just doing an arpeggio up and back. You can also do it like this. Just holding a D, an E-shaped bar chord on the 10th fret. That's your D chord. You'll notice that it sounds different than down here. Because these are all fretted notes, and these are not. Well, your D is open. And the strings are a lot longer, instead of these that are shorter. Those notes kind of sound covered, don't they? They sound more, they just have a darker sound than these. These have an open, brighter sound to them. I like that sound. Now that is an artificial harmonic on the 22nd fret because you're holding the 10th fret there, go to the 22nd fret, put your thumb right there above the fret, pluck it with your thumb, and you got it. Okay, that's Remember Me from the movie Coco. It was written by Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez. Beautiful song. I really like it. I've come to like it a lot more. If you look it up online and you see the comments that people make about this song, people love this song because of the movie clip that it comes from. You know, it has a boy playing the guitar and it seems so simple, but really it's more complicated than it really is, than it seems. And I like songs like that. It's very sweet. And anyway, I hope you have fun playing it. And if you're new here, you can subscribe and ring the bell like that. And you can get my book, Quail Studios Music and Lead Sheets, over at Patreon, or you can just email me and ask me for it there. Okay, we'll see you later.